Now, Fox 61 Weather Impact with meteorologist Matt Scott.
Good to have you along on this Monday. I'm meteorologist Matt Scott. On this Monday, it is dreary, but at least the temperatures are mild. Not a bad way to start the work week with temperatures just about where they should be. Don't look at tomorrow, though. Boy, do we have some cold air coming in tonight. Tomorrow's high, 39 degrees. It ain't even going to feel that warm. Overnight lows down to the upper 20s tonight, and so we do have a freeze warning in effect for the immediate shoreline because the shoreline has been fairly mild the last few weeks, and whereas that freeze has been working its way down, hasn't quite made it to the shore. So tonight, that's the guidance's way of saying growing season is now officially done across the state. Got some rain that we've been watching all morning long. It's tracking west to east, but some of this has just been kind of just hanging right over the eastern side of the state for a couple hours now. That's not leading to flooding, but just some consistent rain from Old Saybrook up through Norwich all the way to Putnam and Pomfret. Now, this is all part of a system that's going to churn on through, and as that happens, we'll get some more rain. It'll start to taper off. The winds will kick up part of this front. And then cold air coming in. I know you see the snow. That's not a factor in our forecast, although some parts of the Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes, getting 3 to 6 inches of snow. Appalachian spine of West Virginia, too. Not for us. It's rain and only rain, but the cold's coming. As we go through the guidance, you'll see the latest kind of keeps, again, that rain mainly on the eastern side of the state. But once it clears out for everybody, the skies part, and those temperatures drop from the mid-50s all the way down to the upper 20s for many of you into early tomorrow morning. Now, we'll rebound the numbers. Decent amount of sun with the clouds, maybe a little bit of lake effect holding together. Not worried about that for a flurry. Temperature gets to near 40, but it won't feel that way with those winds. Dress for the mid to upper 20s, and that will be it. Watch the numbers slide. 5 o'clock, we're at 45, but by midnight, we're near freezing, and we're below it for a good chunk of the morning ahead. Now, we got a Veterans Day for tomorrow, and the weather is going to be fine, but dress warmly. Sun and clouds, temperatures only getting to 39, 40, and then you factor in these wind gusts, which will get upwards of 25 to 35 miles an hour. Put it all together, and here's your real feel. Real cold for November standards. Oh, we know it gets worse than this, but here's your first blast of chilly stuff. Mid to upper 20s, all we get for tomorrow. All right, here's the call in the 7-day forecast. 53 degrees a high for today, down to 29 tonight. 39 degrees for tomorrow, and then rebounding the numbers nicely. 45 for Wednesday, 51 for Thursday. Not quite where we should be, but close. And a quiet second half of the week, maybe some rain for Sunday. Stay with Fox 61 Plus, fox61.com. The forecast waiting for you 24 hours a day. Our next broadcast coming your way tonight in Fox 61 News at 5 and 6 o'clock. Have a great day.